World of Final Fantasy.
Here, help yourselves.
Welcome to the What now? Which chap? What now? Who's... What now? See...
Chocoboko Ching! Welcome to the Chocolate Mart! Chocoboko, bye now!
Oh, looks like everyone's back to normal now.
Another day has been saved.
Alrighty then. Next up is... what were we after again?
The Key of Tides. Will Reynn and Lann succeed in their noble adventure? Stay tuned.
Tama, hey! Who gave you permission to cut to a commercial break? Put us back on the air!
And now, back to the adventures of Lann and Reynn and Tama and a bunch of mirages and Lann.
Oh, Whatever. So, what are we doing? Anybody? Should we go pay one last visit to Celeste and Sid before we head out?
Welcome to Tome Town. We've got books and, well, that's about it, but I hope you enjoy it here.
I just raised my civic rank again. It won't be long before I'm living it up in a castle now.
All work and no play makes you go home with lots of money. That's our motto, kiddos.
I had my own dreams once, and the Federation branded me a derelict.
Now I'll never get to see my dreams come true.
I still remember a little bit from when the trouble started and I got turned into a vampire. I think this might sound a little creepy, but it actually felt kinda good.
Keys, you say? A temple in the deep? Well, I believe I've heard of such a temple in the Besaid region, directly above us.
So, about this Besaid place.
It sounds like it's the continent that's directly above us.
Good. We won't do any falling to get there.
Be whatever it's called, here we come!
No jokes about BO this time? Oh, good.
The town seems to be back on its feet. Still, how can they care so little? Do they not mind their home in chains?
Yeah, I guess they just don't care unless it's actively hurting them, huh?
It's worse. Some of the poor fools are even thankful for it. They think it's Bahamut that will keep them safe from vampires.
Maybe some people just think life under Federation rule is easier.
But is it truly easier? When Bahamut takes control, they promise you'll remain free. But that's not true at all.
What does that mean?
The whole catch about joining the Federation is that you're asked to become an architect. Someone willing to build a better tomorrow.
Okay, but how do they convince people?
Well, part of the appeal is that it gives you something to be proud about, but that's far from the only incentive. You see, once you're an architect, you get to live in a cathedral and perform your duties amidst the utmost luxury. You're kept far away from war and strife, never wanting for food, and free to live out the rest of your days in leisure.
Oh, dude! No wonder so many people are lining up for the job.
Sign me up for the pampered and well-fed crew.
Yeah, but don't you think it sounds a little too good to be true?
Exactly. Any sane person can see it.
Yeah. No one should fall for that stuff, right?
I can't imagine what goes through their heads.
But if you voice your suspicions or reject their luxury, the Federation pushes you right to the bottom. You become dead to the world.
Yes, we've seen them. People like that.
So no one wants to dig deeper or think harder about it. They nod their heads, oblivious to what it means. Better to take the less complicated path than justify it by only hearing the things you want to hear. It's truly maddening when you consider it. The consequences are right there, but they refuse to look.
Unfortunately, Celeste, there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to think things through. It really is so sad.
How very true. But hey, once you've made up your mind about stuff, it's not an easy thing to back down. Folks would say, you know, oh yeah, they'd say you lack confection.
Wow, Lon! That does sound like a soul-crushing dilemma. I wouldn't the one to give up candy.
I've heard some dumb things, but rate it on a scale of dumb to 10, that right there was the dumb Evan. Oh, and I think the phrase he was looking for, it's lacking conviction.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, me too.
Then why did you say it?
You are a funny bunch.
Hey, there's only one weirdo around, and that's this guy.
Huh? But she said funny. And I am not weird.
Oh, you are both weird.
What?
Dude!
Yay! I'm the only one who's not the weird.
Oh, sorry, you're included.
What?
You know, I meant to ask, how did you end up working here with Sid?
Let's just say Sid and I go back a long way. He's the one who hired me to protect Hometown. Of course, now I stay for other reasons. Someone has to make sure he stays out of trouble. Over half the junk you saw in the train graveyard is stuff Sid destroyed on one of his rampages.
Wow, dude. I was wondering how it got piled up. That was Sid?
His mind shuts down, and he becomes a pathological collector who attacks anything he sets his sights on. There's no pattern to his targets, so he poses a real danger.
That sounds pretty rough.
So you see, someone has to keep an eye on him, or there's no telling what sort of damage he might do.
By the by, do you buy into this so-called Crimson Prophecy?
You have to keep in mind that we remember almost nothing about Grymoire. Azure, Crimson, all this prophecy stuff, it just sounds like jibber-jabber to us.
Yeah-huh. This is my first time in Grymoire, too, so I don't get it either.
Yep. Sails over my head.
Yeah, well, Lon, entire Navy sail over your head.
I suppose that it's fine as long as you're taking it with a grain of salt, but do allow me to add a word of caution. You see, while this library contains every ancient book you can imagine, not one of them mentions anything about a Crimson Prophecy.
Wow. So even with all these books, you're still missing one?
No. Anything old enough to be called a proper prophecy would have to be in our archives.
Huh? Then why isn't it?
Indeed. I'm certain there's a good explanation, which we just aren't thinking of.
Can I help you find something?
This is just terrible. What am I gonna do? Without them, my hands are tied. You there! What perfect timing! I've got a favor to ask. There are 2 special spell stones I need more than anything. Please, can you find them for me? Wonderful. Okay, the 2 spell stones I'm looking for are a wind spell stone and an earth spell stone. Thank you so much for doing this. The 2 spell stones I need are
Hey, you there. Do you have a minute? I've got a little request. See, there's been a mirage infestation in the train graveyard. Is there any chance you could take care of them before they set their sights on our town? You'll do it? Oh wow, thank you! All you have to do is head to the train graveyard and take out a few mirages. Thanks, we're counting on you.
Oh, so you made it through unscathed? Not long after all the trouble started going down, this person with a ghastly pale face attacked me. I thought I was a total goner. But then this total dreamboat with this huge sword came along and rescued me. I wish I could thank him somehow, but I have no idea where he went afterwards.
Chapter 18. The Fell Spell and the Quacho Queen. Huh? That's not the usual train whistle.
Look over there. I think I see some lights that weren't there before.
That's the north of us! Maybe the train will take us to the upper the continent.
Hey, these tracks don't go anywhere.
Maybe they're doing construction.
No!
Not him.
Yes, me.
If the conductor is here, then the train must be up in the running.
But, like, how can he be in so many places? Who's cactuaring the other trains?
I'm everywhere my passengers need me. The nitty-gritty technical details are a trade secret. Nice try!
So, Mr. the Conductor, sir, is the train running? Does it go to the upper the continent?
Of course it does. Go on then, all aboard. But first, your tickets, please.
Ugh. My dance moves just don't have that certain something anymore. What is it that I'm missing? Oh, you're Mirage Keepers, aren't you? Your timing is perfect. I've heard that some mirages out there are real lookers. If you find any mirages like that, could you show them to me? I need some new inspiration. You will? Oh, thank you so much. I just know this is going to be a huge help to me. She's gotta be graceful and cute and, on second thought, never mind. Any female mirage should do the trick. Oh, she's so graceful and cute. That's it. Now I know exactly what it is I've been missing. And it's all thanks to you. Oh, you're the greatest. This is for you. No need to be shy. Oh, well, see you around.
Right, tickets, please. Go on then, all aboard. We would like to take a moment now to kindly remind all our passengers to remain in their seats facing forward. Please fasten your seatbelts at this time.
Seatbelts on a train?
What are they for?
3, 2, lift off!
Why does this world's transportation have to be so...
Huh? Whoa!
What? Wow!
Oh.
Aloha! And a warm welcome to the Empyreum.
Oh, I am now loving this weather.
It makes me just want to laugh out loud.
I have no idea how to react to that, so I'm just gonna ignore you. Now, what do you say we head for that town over there?
Aloha, and welcome to Grymoire's Tropical Empyreum. Be sure to enjoy our beautiful beaches.
If an enemy slows you in battle, you won't be able to take action as often. Haste magic will fix you lickety-split, but if you don't have that, you can still recover by using a gold hourglass. Here, this one's for you.
Okay, we've got a temple in the deep to find. Why don't we start by asking around?
The sunken temple? Oh yeah, everyone around here's heard about it. But since no one's ever been there, who can say if it actually exists? The happy domu kaine! Did it work? I hear shouting those words turns you into an expert diver.
Aloha! Sightseeing, are we? Well, welcome to the port of Besaid. It's not the biggest town in the world, but it is nice and laid back. You two are gonna love it here. Just kick back and relax.
People say that someone really, really scary lives right here in town. But I've never met anyone like that.
Hey, I wouldn't go that way if I were you. Why not? Well, that's an excellent question. But I'm afraid I've already said too much.
This letter just isn't enough. If only I had... Wait, you wouldn't happen to be Mirage Keepers, would you? I'm looking for some fish scales. You wouldn't happen to have any you can spare, would you? Thanks a bunch. Now I'm finally confident enough to give her my letter. What do I need them for? Well, I'm going to use them to decorate my proposal letter. It's kind of a family tradition. We believe that when you ask someone to marry, don't laugh. I get it. I know that fish scales aren't exactly the first thing that comes to mind when people think about romance. But if you ever really looked at them, they're one of the most beautiful things out there. Anyway, you really helped me out. Here, this is for you.
Ah, the sunken temple, huh? Boy, wouldn't it be something if it were real? Who would actually want to live there, though?
Is it true that there's a big house at the bottom of the ocean?
What's that? You'd like to know more about the sunken temple? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm afraid there just isn't much I can tell you. I've met all sorts of visitors here during my lifetime, but you're the first to ever ask me about the sunken temple right off the bat. Well, it sounds like everyone's heard about the temple we're after.
Thing is, none of these people have actually been there.
What'd you expect? It's the temple in the deep. You think people would call it that if it was swimmable?
From the look of it, the train probably doesn't stop there either. Huh? Pantologist. Always here to assist?
Wow! A person that studies the pants? They think of the everything.
Yeah, pants must be serious business.
It's pantologist, dummy. The prefix is pan.
Cookware, huh? Neat.
Not those pans. As in all. Like they do a little of everything.
Oh, well, if they do a little of everything, then maybe they can do a little of helping us get down to that sunken temple. Let's hit the pants!
Wait, Lann!
That looks like the place.
Now the test will surely end in success. Oh. Was I a quart of ingredients short?
Service, please!
Lann, ever heard of manners?
Who goes there? Oh my, I rarely cross paths with a giant bear.
So tell me, are you the Pan Mighty person from the ad?
Yes, that's the gist. How can I assist? The sunken temple?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe you could give us a magic spell, you know, something that lets us breathe underwater? Maybe some magic pants?
Breathe underwater. Whether it's gills or spells you want, a solution can be met, but the sea is its own kind of hell you're almost certain to regret. The currents will leave you blind, and it's so big you'll be bored out of your mind.
That's discouraging.
Hang on, we can handle a little certain regret.
Yeah. If you know a solution, then we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out.
So come on, please?
Well, if you're quite certain that that is your desire, perhaps you're just what I require.
Excuse me?
Excellent! We'll start with the dunce. You see, You can't do two total losers at once.
Can't breathe.
Lon! Hey, what's wrong? What did you do to him?
There. He simply can no longer breathe air.
Why not?
Oh, come now. Darling, use your head. He wanted to swim like the fishes, you said. But a fish out of water is soon to be dead.
Are you some kind of murderer?
Oh, my. After I do you a favor, this is how you choose to repay me. My dear, don't make me angry.
Her magic power is the incredible! Reynn, maybe you should consider the apologizing?
What? But please forgive me? No! Come on! Huh?
This'll do.
Wait, I can... huh?
Hey, sis.
Oh, you've decided to awake. Well, off you go with these 2 flakes.
You got it. Whoa, what are you doing? No! Whoa, check it out! We're in the ocean and we're actually breathing!
I hope you like it, because we can't breathe anywhere else.
Don't you worry. I've been to the sunken temple a bunch of times.
just a minute. Does this mean we can't return to Ninewood Hills?
Oh, you can still go the back there.
Hey, I didn't know you could breathe underwater too.
Don't go to confusing me with your average mortal. I'm special.
Okay, but then why didn't you just go to the temple for us?
What? Are you the crazy? Every inch between us and that key is crawling with a mirage of mirages. I mean, a barrage of mirages. If you sit me in there alone, I'd get annihilated.
Sorry. So, did you mean it when you said that we could go back to Ninewood Hills?
Well, that place isn't just immune to the time. It can dispel the magic and other mystical manipulations. So, that means you can go back to Ninewood Hills without the choking to death.
Thank goodness. Although, I guess that means we won't be able to travel anywhere else, huh?
Nah, let's just finish our dunk to the sunken temple, and... wait. If we find the key, will we change back?
Oh, don't worry. Dr. Shantotto gave me the antidote to the curse.
What a relief. I thought we'd end up stuck like this. Wait, did you say curse?
Dude! Yeah, I mean, curses are the doc's specialty.
First we've heard of that. Well, as long as she's planning on fixing us up.
Sorta. You see, the doc said, "Tell those twin losers the antidote costs, so bring me a Quattro Ruby or they can get lost." So good luck. I'm not crossing her.
She said all that?
Twin losers? What? Where did she get off calling me a loser? Lann is the loser here.
You're mad about the name calling?
Question for you. What exactly is a Quattro Ruby?
Oh, good point. What is a Quattro?
A Quattro? Oh, there's some right over there. Their queen cries red tears, which are called Quattro Rubies.
Now I see. But those sound like they must be just about impossible to get.
True enough. They say she only sheds one tear every decade. The rubies go for at least 100 million gil.
100 mil?
I swear, that is the last time I ever consult a pantologist.
Hey, Titus, how come you can breathe underwater?
Well, if you've tossed enough blitzballs around... Eh? What? I'll tell you about it some other time. Hey, there it is! Okay, I'll be waiting back at the surface. Good luck finding that Quattro Ruby!
Yep, got it covered!
Hey, just don't forget why we originally came here.
You know, if we found enough of them, we could all be filthy, stinking the rich.
Oh, I like your style, Tama. Hear that? We're gonna find a Quattro zillion rubies.
I'll say it again. Don't forget why we're here. Let's just find the key, get the ruby we need, and trade for the antidote.
Rubies, rubies, baby, I... Rubies, rubies, baby, I wanna be a Quattro zillionaire. Hey, we can walk. Does that mean we're not underwater anymore? Then that means the curse has been... Oh. Okay, wishful thinking. Right. But like, shouldn't we be floating?
This temple must have some kind of special power. Don't ask me how it works, but I sense some kind of force that keeps people and mirages from the drifting too far away.
Hey, you're right. Something's keeping us way down.
But on the bright side, it's just like being on solid the ground. That's especially helpful for you two, right? Also, this is just the wild guess, but...
Whoa! No way!
In some areas, the walls have their own gravity, which lets us do cool stuff like this.
Okay. Not done yet! This is it! No trouble at all!
Oh, right!
Woohoo! This is fun!
I have to admit, it is.
I'm a ninja.
I'm pretty sure ninjas are supposed...
All right!
To the Find That Ruby!
No. No, it was something about a key.
Not done yet! This is it!
I've got this.
No trouble at all!
Good job.